I sold 14 watches yesterday. So in today's video, I'm going to show you each of the 14 watches. I need to collect them as they're in different parts of London, and I'll explain how I did it and the impact that that sort of thing has on my brand. So yeah, let's get into it. Firstly, I do want to address that this is an unusual amount of watches to sell in a single day. I wish that I could say that I was selling 14 watches a day every single day, but it's just not the case. You know, it's normally between 1 to 2 to 3, maybe sometimes 5 in a day. You know, as like a really, really good day. So to do 14 it's an anomaly. It's unusual. It's a very good day. What does it mean for my business to sell 14 watches in a day? Well, obviously financially, it's a very good thing. It's great for the revenue numbers, and more importantly, it's great for the profit numbers, which is ultimately what matters. Maybe not many people can relate to this. If you have a business and you actually stock items, you will be able to relate to this. But it's more of a relief to sell watches that you had in stock that you thought might take a while to sell. So instead of me thinking about all the profit that, you know, I may make from these 14 watches, instead I'm thinking about the money that I get to recoup back, to have back in my bank account to then buy other stuff. That was actually the most pleasing and the most relieving thing for me, because I did sell a watch that I've had in stock for I think 3 or 4 months, and I'll show you that later in the video. It took a while to sell this. I had it on eBay and everything, and it wouldn't sell, but I finally sold it yesterday. First watch, let's go through it. A 2024 Starbucks, sold. It was a full set and it was unworn and it was priced super, super well. I'm surprised this didn't sell quicker. I had it on my Instagram. I had a bunch of inquiries, but no one pulled the trigger except the guy yesterday. Another really popular watch that you'll all be very, very familiar with is the Batgirl. This was a 2023 unworn, and this also sold yesterday. I think what I will say at this point as well is pretty much all of these watches are sports Rolex models. So the watch market for Rolex sports models is certainly doing very, very well at the moment. It's a great time to buy, and I think this for me is just, you know, the nail in the coffin as proof that the watch market is pretty healthy. So the Batgirl went. Also a very popular watch at the moment, the Bruce Wayne on Jubilee 2024. That also sold. And then next to that here is a blue Yachtmaster 40, which I had for a few weeks, but that also sold. And then these two here, 2 sub no date 2024s. I bought a bunch of no dates and sub dates, God, over the last 2-3 months now, and I might have sold, God, I've sold a lot of these watches. I really, really have. So I will be looking to stock more of these, but these 2 sold. And then last of these 7, I have this Datejust 41 Azzurro dial. It's the blue Roman on Jubilee and fluted bezel. And this actually, fun fact, this was probably one of the first few watches that I sold in my business 3 years ago. It was probably like the 4th or 5th watch that I sold. So whenever I get one of these, it reminds me of days where I wasn't selling 14 watches, let's just put it that way. So here are the first 7 done. I now need to go to a couple more locations in London to collect the other 7, which I will walk you through as and when I get those. Please like the video, guys. If you're new, subscribe as well. I've got more videos coming very, very soon. So yeah, let's carry on with the video and collect these 7 watches. So I'm picking up the next 5 watches now from another part of London. So I'll just go through these quickly. The 8th watch is the one that I have had for longer than I care to admit, and the one that has actually made me very, very happy to actually have sold and to know that it's going to a brand new home to someone that will enjoy it instead of my deposit box for the last 3 months. So yeah, it's a very niche watch. I don't think it's Marmite. I don't think you love or hate this kind of watch. I just don't think it's particularly desirable. The palm dial is, oh, did it even say? It's a 36mm palm dial, Datejust 36, steel and fluted. It was discontinued, I think this year? But this one's dated after the discontinuation. But anyway, it's a 2024, and yeah, I just don't think many people are actively looking to buy this watch. So, but anyway, that's the first one. So that's number 8. Number 9 is a 2023 Starbucks. So the second Starbucks that I've sold, of 3 actually. The 10th watch is a 2024 Starbucks, so that's the 3rd of the 3. So 2 2024s and a 2023. The 11th watch is a Bruce Wayne on Oyster bracelet, and that's actually fully stickered, brand new 2024.
and that was the latest release that Rolex have put out this year. And then the last one is actually, testing my memory this, pretty sure it's a blue OP. I need to check in the box, but I think it's a 2024 blue OP 41. So yeah, let's go get these now.
Okay, so watches 13, 14 and 15 are here. So these were the last 3 to be picked up earlier today. So these ones are another sub-no date 2024, so that's 3 sub-no dates sold. And then also here I posted a video on Instagram where I explained that I was buying 2 Hulks in a day, and that was a weird coincidence to buy the same watch from 2 different people, but I sold both of them in the same day. So a 2017 and a 2019, so both of those have also sold. So yeah, weird, 2 Hulks, 3 sub-no dates, 3 Submariner Starbucks, and then all the others are, well, and 2 Bruce Waynes as well, 1 Jubilee, 1 Oyster. And yeah, here we go. This is all the watches. So here's the flipping, what do you call it, the Kryptonite watch. There you go, there's the palm dial. But the others are here. So I've got that one now. What's that? That's the Bruce Wayne. Got Starbucks 23. Another no date. Put that there. Another Starbucks. Bruce Wayne. What else have we got? Batgirl. I know that's a Starbucks. Last 2 here, OP41 Blue that I mentioned earlier. And then last one here is a sub-no date. I also do have 2 others that I don't have here right now, but I did have them earlier. An Azura Datejust and a Yachtmaster 40 Blue. But these are 13 of the 15 watches, and I've got 2 more, but I've told the 2 people that I'll be selling, well, shipping them tomorrow. I think I mentioned this earlier, but it's it's a weird relief to sell watches, and that might sound absolutely insane. I remember before I started this, if I ever got a watch, I never wanted to let it go. But when you turn your passion into a business, it is still a passion, but when you make this into a business, it's interesting how your relationship with watches changes. I used to get watches and, like I said, I'd inspect them for not hours, but a long time, and yeah, I wanted to hoard everything, I wanted to collect everything, I wanted to own everything. But as soon as I started the business and, you know, I needed to make an income and I needed to scale the business, I just thought, I've got to have these go in and out as quick as possible, and that's one of the successes, one of the roots of success in this business is to sell as quickly as possible. And that, I don't know how that sits with me really. I don't know if I like the idea of just getting a watch in and out. It sounds, I don't know how, but anyway, that's the business. The more I do that, the better. But yeah, interesting as well, because I used to have a Hulk and a Royal Oak and some other watches, but as of last year I had 2 watches in my personal collection, and I thought I was going to keep those 2 watches forever. But then it's, you know, I was thinking at that point, do I sell them and reinvest the money into the business? And I'm glad I did, and I did do that, because I've got 2 Hulks here, and I got to see them again, and I've probably sold 20 Hulks since I sold my personal one, and, you know, I've sold a few Royal Oaks since I sold my Royal Oak. So every watch that I own in my business, I kind of technically see it as my watch, even though it's owned by the business legally. I still view it as mine. Last thing I'll mention is we're coming up to Christmas, and it feels like a lot of people are already thinking about gifts. If you are one of those people and you're looking to treat somebody with a watch, which is, to be honest, what an amazing gift. If you're looking to have a watch sourced for you, I can of course do that. I'm more than happy to help, so please get in touch. Email, WhatsApp, or Instagram DMs. Happy to chat on any of those platforms. But yeah, that is yeah, what a crazy day to sell 14 watches. Well, it actually turned into 15 watches, but yeah, just unbelievable. I am forever grateful and thankful for you guys for watching, subscribing. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.